In this problem, we're going to actually build our contingency table first and then use that to create the Venn diagram. So a school newspaper took a survey of 100 students. So that is my total. So I'm just going to go in and immediately fill that in the bottom of my contingency table. The results of the survey showed that 66 students are fans of the Phoenix Suns. Okay, so Suns total is going to be 66. All right, and then the next piece of information we're given is that 57 of the students are fans of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Okay, so Diamondbacks is going to get us a 57 here. And then last but not least, let me go here. We are told that 25 of the students do not like either team. And so if we look at our diagram, not a Diamondbacks and not a Suns, that would be sort of this box right here. And so we have 25 in that box. I'm just going to erase my little circle and leave the 25. Okay. Now this is a little bit now of like, let's fill in the information that we don't have. So I start with the total rows and then I sort of work backwards from there. So we have 66 Suns fans, which means 100 minus 66. So we could do a little sort of 100 minus 66 would leave 44 people who are not Suns fans. Personally, I think you're missing out. They break your heart every year. All right, and then we can do the same thing with the Diamondbacks. So we have 100 total, and we have 57 Diamondbacks fans. So 100 minus 57 would get us, oops, this is not 44. Do my subtraction right. That's 34. This one, the 100 minus 57 would be 43. So now that I have this total down here, and I know that there are 25 people who don't like either, I can figure out the people who don't like the Diamondbacks but like the Suns. So that would be 43, the total of this column, minus the 25 that I already have in this column. And so that's going to end up being 18. So you see how I'm sort of working from my totals to fill in the rest? And I'm going to do the same thing with this, the 25 and the 34 here. So we know we have 34 total people who aren't Suns fans, minus the 25 we already know, give us 9 who like the Diamondbacks but not the Suns. And so we have one final box to fill in, and it's sort of your pick of which, sort of row, column, table total you want to use to help you figure it out. I'm going to just use my Diamondbacks total. So I have 57 minus 9, which would be 48 people then who are fans of both. So if we then want to think about this in terms of the Venn diagram, I'm going to use some highlighters here to help me. So remember this area right here, these are sort of my Diamondbacks and the fans, and then this row, they're my Suns fans. And basically what I've highlighted are going to become the two circles of my Venn diagram. So I have my blue circle here, and I have my green circle here. And so we can talk about the green circle is the Diamondbacks. Oops. I was thinking DB and then wrote just B. Diamondbacks and then Suns. And so the overlap, the people who like Diamondbacks and Suns would be that 48, where we see both the blue and the green. People who are Suns fans but not Diamondbacks fans would be 18. Then we have Diamondbacks but not Suns fans. That's 9. And then we have those 25 on the outside who don't like either team. So how many of them were both Suns and Diamondbacks fans? That was the 48 students. So this was showing you how we can take similar information we were given with a Venn diagram, create that contingency table first, and then use that contingency table to create a Venn diagram.